A new compensation fund for the victims of the State Fair tragedy will include more money than originally announced. One chunk is coming from the state, the other from two companies. RTV6 reporter Rafael Sanchez joins us now with the dollars and the details involved. Rafael.
Todd, good evening. The fund has more than doubled, but for victims and the families of those killed who want to file a claim, they must give up some legal rights.
Of Elena Big Johnny, Nathan Bird.
A week after the unveiling of a memorial at the fairgrounds in honor of the people killed at the state fair, the Attorney General walked us through the new plan meant to compensate the victims.
This is all about putting the victims first.
Here's a look at the fund. $6 million comes from what state lawmakers approved this year. An extra $7.2 million will come from Mid-America Sound and James Thomas Engineering. For victims to file a claim, they must agree not to sue the private companies, which are targets of ongoing lawsuits following the deadly stage rigging collapse.
We know that victims need additional financial help now, and they can't wait for years of litigation.
The Attorney General says without the private dollars, those victims denied assistance last year could see a repeat.
I don't know that just using the state funds, there would have been the opportunity for others to participate.
Democrat Ed Delaney, who believed the state's additional $6 million was not enough, says people will need to read the fine print before agreeing to the settlement.
They're going to have to be well advised. They better have good lawyers. They better think real careful because they're giving up things. You're right. They're giving up some of their rights, and that's always dangerous.
So here's the bottom line. The deadline to apply for the fund is July the 13th. If not enough people support this effort, the Attorney General says he will scrap it and start all over again because under the law, he has until January to close out the compensation fund. A spokesperson for Mid-America Sound told me that the AG's press conference, Todd, covered it all, that they had nothing more to add.
What else are you hearing behind the scenes, though?
Well, the Attorney General has been meeting with groups of attorneys behind the scenes, attorneys that represent the victims. And what I'm hearing is that the Attorney General will not trot out such a big plan if there wasn't some support for it. I've also been calling a lot of the lawyers, and behind the scenes they're telling me that, of course, they're going to depend on their clients to make that final decision. The sticking point, the waiver that says that they will give up, they have to give up all their legal rights to take the money. That will be the sticking point.
A big decision to make.
Big decision.
By the way, we'll hear more from the Attorney General in Indianapolis this week on Sunday morning at 10:30 as well. Rafael, thanks.
Thanks, sir.